Welcome to your first day on the job. This is your very own autopilot ship, where you will eat and sleep for the duration of your contract. Make yourself at home. To complete the onboarding process, you will want to check the instruction manual and sign into your ship's computer terminal. We trust you will be a great asset to the company. Great asset to the company. Great asset to the company. Great asset.
General direction. The ship thing will come right over there. Main entrance is right there. And the fire exit is up that flight of stairs. Now, if you're new, you will more than likely go to the main entrance. Because it will feel unsafe going to the fire exit. What the main entrance is, two ways are dead ends, no matter what, and one way leads to a gigantic maze. Now if we explore this area, you can see that the fire exit is right there. So if we go through right here, then we'll end up like where the stairs were. Left click to scan, right click to scan. So this is a dead end, this is a dead end. That means one of these two ways is a maze. Now when you find scrap like this, it says two-handed. That means you cannot pick up any more scrap. Unless you put it down, grab the one-handed scrap, and pick it up. So if we these webs mean that there's a cave spider. Cave spiders can be absolutely terrifying for new players. But they're really not much to worry about unless you get too close to them or get close. So for now, we'll just ignore it. This room, which is normally defined by two doors when walking down a hallway, is the apparatus room. It will generate, but it will be like a random chance whether it will have the apparatus or not. If I were to pull this out, it would be two-handed loop, so I couldn't pick it up after it unless I put it down. And it will make monsters spawn and much more aggressive. Some doors can be locked, but if you find keys on the floor, you can use them. Or you can buy an auto lock picker from the shop. So, if we go back. That is the cave spider. Do not get too close to it. It will get aggro.
Aggressive.
That is a cave spider right there. He's such a good boy. His name is Frigerican. And I did not come up with that on the spot. That is his name. My name for him at least. So this is like the manufacturing line where they used to make weapons. Loot can sometimes spawn here, and when it does, it's normally plentiful. Now we're getting deeper into the maze. This is where most people start to get lost and quotas don't get met because people get lost. So this area is a dead end. That means we don't have to go down here because this door is locked and those two are just dead ends. So we'll go back to this one. Here. Oh, this way actually. Dead end. That means the maze is getting smaller and smaller, which is really rarely going to happen in runs. There's normally 2 doors on there, but I'm not going to go check there because normally when I go down there I get lost and I will die. There will almost always be a door right here. Now this room, I'm not sure what it means, but I've been told that it means that a Bracken has spawned. A Bracken is a tall, shady black figure with petal-like wings, several pairs of them, and it will lurk behind the corners waiting for the right moment to come out and snap your neck. There's only two ways to deal with it. You can either beat it to death with a shovel, which takes like 6 hits, and can be very difficult to do since it can instantly kill you. Or you can look at it, and when it starts retreating, you can keep following it, but when it like stops and stares you down, then that is your cue to leave. Like, get away from it. Now that being open means that there is a Bracken that is spawned. Either that or a snare flea, which hangs on top of ceilings and waiting to come down and suffocate you. Apparatus. So now, since we will not venture any deeper, I'll grab the apparatus and we'll head out to further reach our quota. And when I pull this, I will be very slow. These have an estimated price of around $80, and they act as a light source around me. The radiation levels mean absolutely nothing. Do not worry about them. Oh my god, that's a snare flea. I'm dead. Oh, let go. Devil dogs may have spawned. They're monsters that can only hear and not see. So make sure to crouch and mute your mic. I believe they haven't spawned in this world, which is very good for me. See, 80 credits. I'll head up and grab that, and I don't think I'll grab my shovel. I might. No, that'd just be a waste. I'll go grab it, why not? The ship will automatically leave at 12 o'clock, 12 p.m. to be more specific. Those were devil dogs. They may be absolutely terrifying to go against, but once you know what you're doing, they're pretty much harmless. They have 12 health, that means 12 hits to kill with a shovel. They insta-kill you, but if you hit them just above their head, it only takes 6 hits. Or does 2 damage when you hit just above their head. So, you could kill them in 6 hits. Now, when you first spawn in, I forgot to mention this, when you first spawn in, you're kneeled and you stand up facing this poster. This is a battery charger, like a charger, and use it for battery powered items like you can see in my top left. My flashlight is battery powered, but my shovel is not, obviously. Cannot let me charge. On my flashlight, I can charge it to put in the full battery. Now, this shelf is used to store items or really small scraps. Items will more than likely not, they'll have a chance to disappear, but like if everyone dies on a mission and you have items in here, they'll more than likely not disappear. When you get up, like when you spawn, just to the right is the terminal, where you can go to the store, see other moons you can go to, so the bestiary, you can go to storage, or if you type other, you can view the monitor, which is right there, but I'll elaborate a little later. You can switch your viewing in the monitor, you can ping a radar booster, and you can transmit a message, and you can scan the number of items left in the moon. Now, experimentation is a great place to start, but since it's raining down here in the bottom, as you can see, we'll not go there, because that is spooky dooky. So instead, to switch moons, we'll type in moons, return, and we'll see which ones do not have anything, like any effects on them. So experimentation is rainy, which means that there will be sinkholes, and are very hard to get out of. Not really hard to get out of, but if you don't know what you're doing, they will terrify you. Offense is eclipsed, that means devil dogs will spawn the second you spawn, and monsters become much more aggressive. Rend, which is a tier 3 moon, is eclipsed, so that'd be absolutely horrifying. Dying is flooded, and that means you will drown. Like, water rises from the entrance of the building to your ship, which makes it harder to return and make quota. Titan is stormy, which means metallic objects have a chance of being caught by thunder and can electrocute you. You have 5 seconds after you hear the first very subtle zapping noise. Then you put down the object and run. Today I'll be going to March. It is free. It's tier 2 moon. Now, whenever you're ready, you can look at the fauna, which is the stuff that lives there. It says diverse. That means there's a lot of like different types of animals there, not just like a lot of one. The conditions of the moon are expansive, so it's like a pretty big distance from the ship to the entrance, and constant rain. The population is abandoned. That is the same for every moon. And the thing at the very top saying orbiting, right up there, is the moon you're orbiting, so when you pull it down, or land ship, that's where it will drop you. Now these 200 objects, they're too big to put in here. And when you're carrying 200 objects like this, and try to get up the ladder to make as little noise as possible from the devil dogs, you can't climb up the ladders. You have to make a little bit of noise and jump up there, which will alert the devil dogs if they're within like 12 meters of you. building is just over in that general area. Beehives can spawn on this map, which I do not recommend taking on unless you have another person with you, or 2 other people. And I'll talk about that in a different video. Roaming locusts are completely harmless. They do absolutely nothing. You walk into them and they disappear. That's it. Now right here, that is a giant lake. If you fall in there, you will drown. Your player character cannot swim. If you right-click when close to an enemy, it will scan them and bring all their information to the company building, where employees will detect what monster you pinged and send feedback about them. The fire exit is like over there in that little area. I'm not gonna go over there. Okay. Big fire exit. So I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the maze. These 2 are gonna be dead ends. So we'll stick to the right. Yeah, this is apparatus. With the apparatus. Sometimes other objects can spawn in here, but it's unlikely. And normally one door's locked. But I got fairly lucky. So this means that one of these 2 ways is the maze. We'll go here first. The computer room can be a really good spawn. You have an air horn here, and you let's quickly use it while you have this equipped. It'll make loud noise, attracting devil dogs to your position. That's really about it. When you put down an object and you right click, you can see the value. There's a square and then 52. That means this is worth 52 credits. And that's quite a substantial amount. It means this way is the dead ends, and those both ways were dead ends. Now this is the boiler room. I prefer not to go in there. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. But it turns out we have to. When you start, I suggest playing with a friend, but you do not have to. It is entirely up to you, and the game can be fun. As fun, if not even more fun, without another player with you. It just adds to the surreal experience of feeling like you're being followed or watched. Now I'll stop exploring. I'll cut this one off a little early because I don't want to lose all my loot so far, and I already have quite a bit past quota. Now, the air horn, I forgot to mention this, but it can also be very effective against baboon hawks. The baboon hawks are like little bird-like creatures that jump up at you. They're only intimidated by noise, looking at them, and or holding a defensive weapon, pretty much. And their fear meter, it pretty much, like, distance they want to hold between you and them. Now when you hold a offensive weapon like a shovel, that gap will increase. When you hold an air horn and like constantly making noise, that'll increase up to a certain point. 106. We can make if this is like $80 right there. Check. Have quota right here. Now, if you go to the company building early, you will not make quota. If you have 130 and you on the first day, and you go to the company building on the second day, you will not have quota. You will only have like 65 credits of quota. So try not to sell until the very last day of quota. That way you can get everything you possibly could. Now, since there's 1 day left, we'll go to March again. Oh, sorry, recording. So it says there's no like conditions right now, so that should mean we're good to go. So I'm assuming that's the dead end. Yep. No, that's the maze. That's the maze. These two are dead ends. Now, soccer ball, which is for some reason two-handed, isn't really the best. It only sells for like a couple credits. If it sells for all, any? Huh. Yeah, you can also kick it. Not like really funny, like I'm gonna die. Oh, stop sign. That's pretty much what is it? Oh, that's like the dollar store equivalent of a shovel. It's just as powerful, it's just that you can find it. You don't have to buy it. That sound you're hearing, the pa-chung, the loud thud, that's a trap. That will follow you and almost instantly kill you. It will instantly kill you. And the beeping you're hearing, that's either a turret or a landmine. If you step on the landmine, you will not die as long as you do not step off of it. And I'm not sure of this or not, but let me think. Like, I've been thinking maybe if you put like all your loot on top of it and then step off, like maybe it won't activate. I'm not sure. See, that's a landmine. Do not step on that. That's a key. We don't need that. It's only worth 30 credits. Wow, they really don't like that door. Now, always exercise extreme caution when exploring. And by the way, strength in numbers means little to nothing in this game. The gift box is actually really good. Pick it up, it's worth 12 credits on its own, 12 13. The cup is worth 47 somehow, don't ask me. Let me see. Yep. The flashlight cuss. So now I'll be leaving. We have pretty good. We're doing pretty, like, actually really good right now. I'll get out there. I don't want to experience the wrath of a bracken. That's soccer ball. I'll get that later. I'm 43 pounds from carrying a flashlight, a shovel, a stop sign. Probably the stop sign now that I'm really thinking about it. Yeah, it's absolutely the 30-pound stop sign. Also, G Fuel sponsor me, please. Oh my god! This thing is called a gets in your head. It's completely harmless alone. His name is Frederick. Yeah, his name is Frederick. Completely harmless on his own. He's just a chill guy. Did I kill him? I'm sorry, Frederick. But when there's two more, but when there's one more, you'll begin to fly when they start flapping their wings. But you will not completely start flying at that point. You only like start like get lifted in the air. I'm sorry, Frederick. But when there's three, they will drag you in the air and then drop you off in the sky, making you fall to your impending doom. Thank God I wasn't muted the entire time. Now, I'm not sure the definitive weight of the soccer ball, but we'll find out soon. That's a bee's nest. We're not going to grab that, but that's 100 credits. Circuit bees nests are so useful. That's nothing me to the giant. If it sees me, we're pretty much dead. Call being dead. I'm dead. When a forest giant comes up at you, it's your best bet to just get under the ship. Just trying to hope for it to run away or get. Oh, there are two giants on me. So giants paired with devil dogs are horrifying creatures that will kill you at any moment. After dropping my stuff, I decided to really light my load. Because the more stuff you have, the heavier you are, and the slower you are, it's making it harder for you to run from stuff like giants. If I didn't put that down there, I'd be dead. My heart is starting like boom, 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 boom. So when your screen goes like that, like horrifying green color, that means you're probably about to die, or you're being like extremely paranoid. And if you're extremely paranoid, that means you've seen a body before, or you're pretty much dead. Ooh, it's time to leave though. That terrified me though.
Report to the company building immediately to sell your scrap metals and
So-
other goods. You have 0 days left
The first
to
time
meet
it
the
says
profit
that,
quota.
or when the
You
deadline
can
says
use the
0
terminal
days,
to route the autopilot to the
you
company
can go
building.
to the terminal by pressing E, type in COM, or company building. There you go, at the top you can see company is buying it 100%, so that means I'll get everything at full value. Now if we lost everything, I want you to figure what out. I want you guys to figure out what'll happen if you don't get anything. But so now we're in Gordon. There's no hostile enemies. You will never get killed here unless you jump out too early, or you're playing multiplayer and someone puts a mimic mask on and is inside the ship. Like they lock the door, put on a mask, and become a mimic, just a troll. Then you're pretty much screwed because they will transform and then kill your entire squad. Anytime a mimic kills you, you know what'll happen. You don't know what'll happen, probably, for watching this video, actually. When you kill by a mimic, you'll turn into a mimic as well. We have quota right there. Did he get annoyed by me speaking? Yeah, so when you're going up here, do not ring that bell a lot, or else that thing will come and kill you. Oh, what? I swear it only said, like, you know, not that much, but... I think it got really happy with me. It gave me more money than I asked for. Wait, how did it give me 200? Wait. Wait. It said I only had like an 180, and that was without the soccer ball. That was everything. 180. What? Are they buying at 100, like 28%? Okay, I guess. Oh yeah, do that. My heart is still racing. That was terrifying, bro. Okay, so somehow we got $330. I don't know how we managed that. I genuinely think they were buying it like 100+%, bro. They're giving me more than they should have. Now, after your first mission, you can go to the store. My bad. Store. Oh my gosh, nice spelling. And you can see what you can buy. Walkie-talkie is the cheapest at 12. Flashlights, do not get them, they're really bad. Those flashlights. Shovels are great, but they cost 30 credits, quite expensive. The lockpicker, auto lockpicks a door. And it's 50% off right now. Normally it costs 20, but now it's at 10, which is a great deal. I'm not gonna buy any though, because that's only for like later moons where you really need to get every door open as fast as possible. The Pro flashlight is actually really good. That's the one I have. The stun grenade is good for only a handful of mobs, making them blind, but same for you. The boombox is good for a handful of mobs, but also annoys you. TZP just makes you have a lot more stamina. The zap gun almost instantly kills almost everything. The jetpack is just overrated. Extension ladder can be good for other moons. The radar booster can be good in missions where there's more than one person. Spray paint, that's just to mark your ways in mazes. Weed killers to get rid of like fox nests. The belt bag is to hold your tools and accessories. The cruiser is like a car, but it's quite expensive. It has a lot of storage, and it attaches to the side of the... What is it? To the side of the ship. The ship's upgrades is loud horn to distract devil dogs in later missions. Signal translators used in multiplayer. Teleporters used in multiplayer, and same for inverse teleporter. And then the rest past that is just decoration stuff. That's like a bunny suit, cozy lights, record player, jack-o'-lantern, shower, and just like other suits, excluding like there's a bunch of suits, more than just this orange one. So now I should probably teach you about how to use the interface. If you haven't learned already, the red button's on and off, and this is just a switch around and around. And there's little green boxes with a number and a letter. They'll go to here. Type in activate, insert letter number. And if it exists, it'll send a box in the bottom right saying it has been either activated and or deactivated. Now, let's see what we can buy. We'll get a belt bag and then TZP. Alright. Okay, so there's like no good moons right now. Experimentation is floaty, that means it's really hard to get to the ship. Assurance is eclipsed, which I'm not even going to try to explain to you, which I already did. Storm, which is lightning. March, which is the one I was at just a while ago, is now foggy, so that means you can see like nothing. One second. Dawn is flooded, which I already explained to you. And Titan is stormy. In my opinion, Titan is the best moon. But there are secret moons. One that I know of is Art. Type in Art. 68 Artifice is 1,500. No matter what. I do not have enough for that. But I'll come back a later day trying to achieve that. Yeah, this is the end. Check out my channel if you want to see more Lethal Company videos that I'll be posting soon. I'm out, suckers!